How's it going, guys? It's LooseArrowBoy. In my last video, I went over some drills to improve your aim in Overwatch. I made that video to help out my friend, without really doing any prior research. I've now categorized aiming mechanics into two groups. Track aiming, which I focused on before, is your ability to track the target to ensure you land repeated shots. Soldier 76 greatly benefits from this type of training. The other is flick shot aiming, which I describe as the ability to quickly and accurately land your aim on a target. McCree and Widowmaker are more focused on flick shots due to their slower fire rate and recoil. Track and flick aiming go hand in hand. The flick gets you to the target, and tracking kills the target. You may not have thought about it, but everybody flicks and tracks. It's a basic aiming mechanic. The only difference is how good you are at them. Today I'll introduce drills that will improve your flick aim. Mouse and game configuration I have gone over in my previous video. If you are completely new, head over to that video. Personally, I find tracking easier to train, and it yields improvements in a short period of time.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Before we jump into Overwatch, I want to show you a website I found that has various drills to improve your aim. On aim400kg.com, you can make an account and it'll track your progress. There are various drills, but I find exact aiming to be the best. Other drills are more nuanced and specific. Exact aiming already tests your aim, reaction, and speed. Trust me, it's difficult. Before you start a drill, configure your desktop mouse sensitivity. The site recommends about a middle sensitivity, mine is a little less than that. At the bottom of the window, you can configure sound, color, and crosshair. Pick whatever you're comfortable with. When you start, the goal is to hit the targets that spawn. There are penalties for missing and ignoring targets. Try not to tense your muscles and joints. Utilize your elbow to bring your crosshair to the far targets. This drill may seem simple, but it becomes very difficult. I have a hard time getting to 40,000 points. I used to barely get 20,000 at the start. Each round is 120 seconds long. I would do this about 5 to 10 times and take a 30-second rest in between. Remember to enter this drill and all drills with purpose. Make an effort to get better and hit the targets. You won't get significantly better within a training session. It is the same as going to the gym. At the gym, you give your muscles a reason to grow. Your muscles actually grow while you sleep. Aiming drills are the same. Give your nervous system a reason to change and it'll adapt to your needs. The nervous system is very complicated, but the gist is, when you feel good about accomplishing a goal, the body will increase nerve connectivity that made that feel-good moment possible. This makes it more likely you'll be able to repeat the feel-good behavior, aka landing the shot. If you're randomly shooting and feel good when you hit the target, your body will emphasize randomly shooting until you hit the target, and that's no good. Practice with purpose and effort.
I see. Do you see me?
Okay, let's finally play some Overwatch. It's all good to improve your mouse movement mechanics on your desktop, but if we want to get better at Overwatch, we have to practice in Overwatch, of course. In training mode, there are these neat little targets that spin as you shoot them. The first drill is outside-inside. Bring your crosshair outside the target, and then as quickly and as accurately as possible, aim for the center of the target. Make sure only the center spins. If you miss, pick another target. Vary the distance and how fast you shoot for the center. Practice this for about 6 to 12 consecutive clean shots on each side. The next drill is Around the World. Essentially, it is the same drill, but you continuously shoot and aim from each spot. Shoot outside and inside and go around the target. Vary the distance away from the target and your speed. Try to do it while holding the trigger down. The next drill is the 1-2-3 drill. Shoot the center of each target as fast as possible. Vary your rhythm and the order you shoot the targets. This helps you flick and lock on to changing targets. The last drill is outside-inside long distance. Take a little walk and you'll find this target. It is the same as the first drill except far. It is helpful to have a spray that has a point you can aim with. Spray your outside shot a considerable distance away from the inside and begin the drill. Vary the distance and increase personal difficulty. These drills will improve your flick. You're now better moving your crosshair onto a stationary target. These are beginner drills, and intermediate players should only spend about 10 minutes here. If you have difficulty with these drills, spend your entire 30 minutes here. Everybody is different, so train intelligently, efficiently, and diligently.
I'm just getting started.
Now to begin aiming at moving targets, make your Ana custom AI game. Headshots only, lower health, healing, respawn time, increased damage. Make a skirmish game in King's Row. I now do these drills in King's Row because of the AI changes. It is easier to keep the AI from wandering around from the only 2 exit points. If you have not seen my previous video, drills will be similar. First is the stationary drill. Beginners should concentrate on flicking onto stopped targets. Practice flicking from each side until you're comfortable. Start from the right, the left, up, down, and the corners. Intermediate and advanced players should also hit moving targets. Remember, this is flicking. Reset your aim every shot and only track near the target, not on it. Flick from longer distances to increase difficulty. Next are the strafing and movement drills. The first drill is one direction strafing. This drill can be divided into two categories: same direction and counter direction flick. Counter direction flick is the easier of the two. In counter direction flick, you strafe right and you flick left. A counter direction flick is slower than same direction flick. Same direction flick is when you strafe right and you flick right. You'll notice how fast you have to be in this drill. Spend about 2 minutes 30 seconds on flicking right, counter, and same direction. Then spend 2 minutes and 30 seconds flicking left, same and counter direction. The next drill is up-down strafe. Since aiming up-down is the same regardless of your strafe direction, spend 2.5 minutes mixing up left and right strafe. The last of the strafe drills are the corner shots. Once again, practice counter and same direction flicks. Spend about 2.5 minutes on each corner. Lastly is live play, where you mix it up. Generally, I forget about doing specific drills and do whatever feels comfortable, as long as you're flicking consistently and accurately. This training routine should last about 30 minutes to 1 hour depending on how you structure it. Focus on what is most difficult for you and improve. Flicking and tracking are needed for every shot. If you have the time, I would do both flick and tracking drills within 1 hour. If you don't have the time, or if it's too boring to train for 1 hour straight, alternate on an every other day schedule. Flick shot today and track tomorrow. Begin each session with a 5 to 10 minute warm up on aim400kg.com. I hope these drills have given you an idea of how to structure your training routine. Training should only be about 30 minutes to 1 hour of your playtime. Remember, drills give your nervous system a reason to change. It is during your rest that you will actually change and get better. Train efficiently and diligently, and you'll be a better you today than you were yesterday. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you guys next time.